Welcome back, my friends. After over 2,600 miles, you join these brave explorers for the final leg of their journey from Moldova to the Ukrainian coastline. We've been assured by the local government that they will assist us getting through the notoriously tricky border guards, and they will also lay on a police escort upon our arrival. Let's hope they're true to their word, because there is a party to end all parties waiting for those who make it at the other end. Godspeed, my friends, Godspeed.
We're ready for the last drive. Yeah.
Leg 8 of the journey was simple. Just 110 miles to the coastal city of Odessa, the final destination. The plan was for the convoys to join up at the Ukrainian border and then drive into the city centre under a full police escort. But they had to get there first.
It'll be quite a challenging day, I think.
As the heavens opened, the convoys made their way to the Ukrainian border. Most arriving as planned by 1 p.m. With their papers processed, the cars lined up, ready for one almighty convoy. But one squadron were missing.
So don't feel at all guilty that there's a whole bunch of people who've been here for more than a couple of hours sitting in a lay-by, holding the traffic up, while you've been jollying yourselves in Transnistria.
And there were no prizes for guessing which squadron were completely lost. So who are we waiting for?
We're just waiting for the infamous Red Squadron, who, despite every bit of warning on every single page in the manual not to go into Transnistria en route to this particular border crossing, visited Transnistria.
What is Transnistria?
Transnistria is bandit country.
Is it really?
Yep, there's no laws, there's no government, and it's just a little landlocked pocket in between lots of old Russian states.
Luckily, the other teams didn't really seem to care, turning the wait into a roadside party. With many convoys confident they had enough points to win the event. But the cops were starting to lose their patience, despite the ralliers doing their best to keep them on their side.
How you doing? More. Yeah? Good, excellent. So it's going to be a good day?
Good day.
Yeah, good day. So this is what, yeah, good.
But if the bangers didn't set off soon, they might lose the escort altogether.
Has anybody been bound and gagged? You have?
Thankfully, just when the police looked like they were losing all their patience. Here we are, look, the police bandits in the multipler, bringing up the rear. The Red Squadron turned up. These two men are the culprits. Why we've been waiting here for 2 hours, waiting for the last squadron to join us.
Yeah, we missed the turn we needed, and then we ended up in the military area where we realised quite quickly we needed to turn around when they asked whether we had any machine guns or knives on board.
A lot of hand signals, a lot of using of the word guns surrounded by other words.
Well, morale's been a bit tested today, but I think everyone's perked up now, so I think now we're here, very excited to be at the back of the convoy and ready to go.
Are you a bit guilty and sorry about having the fact that people have been setting up camp here,
Yeah.
you know, becoming cannibals almost? It's been...
I'd like to say yes, but to be honest, not really. You know, that's Dumball, that's the kind of way it goes.
A complete lack of remorse, but who cares? The convoys were ready to group together for their final drive into the city of Odessa. For these cars, it was literally the end of the road.
Dumball, continue on, straight ahead to Odessa, your final destination.
Teenage Cancer Trust, and Dumball 2012, I declare Odessa open to Dumball.
What a week. 7 days, 8 countries, 2,750 miles under their belts. The automotive oddballers have finally made it to the final destination here in the Ukraine, Odessa. Hello. I think they know we've arrived. This amazing journey was over, and the winner of the competition would soon be announced. First, though, was the hardest part of all, saying goodbye to the cars.
It's emotional. It's come a long way. It's done us proud, and yeah, leave it to scrap it.
We've taken it pretty hard, haven't we, Pete?
Yeah, we've taken it hard. The thing's got so many more miles left in it. It's a shame.
Just had it for so long and painting it and decorating it and looking after it, and now it's just going.
It's sad because the car did really well and now we're going to scrap it. It doesn't seem fair.
We've christened it and we've decorated the inside along the way and had our hitchhikers and passengers, and it's been really emotional.
I need someone alone time now, so I'm just going over there while I...
For the boys in the barge, it was a particularly hard goodbye.
We were tempted to drive it home, but we couldn't afford the fuel. It's done at least a tank a day.
But as it turned out, it was lucky they didn't attempt to drive it home.
All the lights are on the dash. We're broken. We're not going to make it.
The narrowboat just about made it to the scrapyard. However, not everyone was sorry to see their cars go to the crusher.
I'm knackered. I'm completely knackered. And I'm dirty, and I'm wearing the same underpants for like 4 days. So, yeah, I might go and have a shower, but yeah. Cheers.
So this is it. This really is the end of the line. The cars that our competitors lovingly chose, decorated, and then drove all the way over here to the Ukrainian. They've parked them here, they've taken some little mementos, prized a badge off, said their little goodbyes to these vehicles, and they've walked away. It is genuinely, it's quite upsetting. And the last car to enter the scrapyard belonged to its driver's father, who had died just 2 weeks before we left Brighton. I couldn't do it, I couldn't leave it.
It's in the past.
Yeah.
You've got to move on.
Yeah.
Things can't be taken in your memories.
That's true. So, our road running heroes are now arriving at the special final awards ceremony where the great and the good will be honoured, and everyone will now have the most deserved party of their lives. After 7 days of challenges, the Oranges took a last-minute lead, crowning them Extreme Euro Rally champions. Well, sad times, because this really is the end of the spectacularly surreal rally. We've travelled almost 3,000 miles. Some people have done it for emotional closure, some people have done it just for fun, but every single one of them has done it for a charitable cause. Some people have laughed harder than they thought possible. We've all cried, but we've all gone home with the most indelible memories. My name's Johnny Smith, and let's see you next time.